Hey guys, welcome back. Humble iced coffee in hand. Potentially one of the last of the year considering it's getting cold outside, which can only mean it is October 1st and it's time to recap on September favourites. I think I would be a little bit crazy if I didn't include this in this month's favourites, but if you missed my last video all about this next piece, this is the top that I designed for a competition in which you guys got to receive it for free, and it is basically just, I guess, my fashion favourite for the month. And it's a black satin top, a nice kind of a square neckline, kind of like the top I'm wearing now, still very, very in trend. For sure, these kind of more flared sleeves is definitely a trend we're going to see probably right into next summer. But it's my favourite because of you guys. This is the top that I designed for you guys, and as promised, I did say there would be another chance with this video to get your hands on your free one. I think the only cost involved is just like $5 for shipping, and it does ship to most countries. I know some of the people from Finland were having issues. I'm really sorry about that. I would try and get that sorted out in the future. But I just really did not expect your guys' feedback. Even when we were just giving away the first 100, I did not expect the feedback from you guys at all. I was worried I wouldn't even be able to get 100 of you guys to get them for free. I don't know, it was amazing to see you guys really support it and get behind it and get your hands on one. It's been a dream of mine most of my life, for the last probably 16 years of my life, to design clothes and see people in them. So this is my first shot at that, and I'm really happy with how it all came out. A lot of you guys were actually asking would I be putting these up for sale, and that was just, it really boosted my confidence. And yes, there will be a limited number on sale once the next 100 from the free batch are sold out. I think they were marked down, I managed to get it down to about $50, I believe, something around there. And if that goes well, of course, I would bring back some more for you guys, more colours, more designs, and all in all, it's just, I feel like it's a step in the right direction. It's just really encouraging, and it's just one step closer to kind of where I want to be in the future and seeing you guys in my stuff. So thank you so much for the support, and all the links will be down below on how you can get your hands on your free one. Woo! Staying on the clothes related topic, this guy has been my saviour for the last 2 or 3 months, I would say. So this right here is not an iron, it's a little mini steamer, and I picked this up at some weird outlet. I think it was like Woodbury Common or something. I was shopping with my mom, and it's one of those things, it's like a very JML looking thing, and I was like, oh my god, if this doesn't work, like, screw this or whatever. But I was actually really shocked when I got it home, and it does do the job so well at steaming clothes. The guy that was demoing it, you know, really convinced me to buy it, I'm not gonna lie. And it's just so handy for someone that's, you know, living on their own, living in a small apartment, and is not good with an iron. Let me tell you, after 3 years of studying fashion, I still am crap at ironing. I don't know, you guys, I'm the kind of person where I can literally try and iron something, and no joke, it will have more wrinkles than it had before I tried to iron it. So this has been a little lifesaver, a little gimmicky thing that actually does work. And if you receive like a lot of clothes in the mail or in the post and they're always wrinkly, this is just so fast. Like, I can bash through them in like 10 minutes and they're all ready to wear and put away in my closet and neat. So this is just handy if you just want less fuss, I guess. And it's one of those things, now that I have it, I'm really glad I do. I don't really have that many beauty favourites this month, but following on from my last favourites, because I do like to follow up on things when I can, I mentioned that I really enjoyed the BB Invisible Oil hair primer from Bumble Bumble, which was the kind of primer spray which had like UV protectant and heat protectant in it. Love that stuff. But since then, Bumble Bumble like expanded that invisible oil range, and I've been trying it out and I do really love it. I highly recommend it. And I feel like now I have a proper hair care routine, which I never really had before. I was using random products from different brands, and my hair is after getting to that stage now where it's been bleached to shit from root to tip for like the last year, and I've had to get really strict with my hair care routine, and I just don't take it for granted anymore. I give it like I treat it as well as I can. I only wash it about once a week, max twice. The first one is the Balm to Oil pre-shampoo mask. I've absolutely pretty much cleaned this out. I might get one tiny little use left out of it. It's a pretty small jar, So I do mix this with coconut oil. So I'll put this on the most damaged parts of my hair and then put the coconut kind of liberally all over because that's cheaper. I try and leave it in overnight and then wash it out with my Quench shampoo from BB and my silver shampoo from Bleach London to help maintain the grain. The coconut oil and the mask I feel like really penetrate in deep into the strands of my hair, but it doesn't give me that sort of all over kind of glossy soft feeling that a regular conditioner would do. So just to finish off and polish my hair in the shower, I use the Invisible Oil conditioner, which again I love. It feels so nice, smells really good, and it just kind of is like that finishing, polishing, smoothing texture at the end of your hair care routine. It's just like a nice finisher. So really rating those products. I've been flying through them, as you can see, and will definitely keep using them. Music favorite this month is no secret if you follow me on Snapchat and all my other social media, but I've been really enjoying Cork artist from Ireland, Talos, and just loving the vibes. Very like Bon Iver meets Alt J, lots of different vibes within the kind of EP and stuff like that. So he's on Spotify and I'm going to give you a little taster right now.
This house is covered by your blood sport. Don't give a fuck what's taking. I hear these rules was making. I just leave it times. Full depths with me, my hands apart. In life, it's over.
So yeah, that was a little taster. I said I would not bless you with my incredible singing voice for that one. Lol JK, I do not have a note in my head. But yeah, I actually went to see them play live in New York recently, and it was my first kind of like, it was very like undergroundy type gig, and it was a very small intimate gig. It was lovely. It was about a nice chill half an hour set, and then we went and got dinner afterwards, and just as good live. Really recommend you check them out if you like the kind of vibes that I mentioned. Following on from the music, a lot of this month's favourites are very more like cultural favourites, I guess, rather than actual like objects. And following on, I just mentioned that we went for dinner after that gig. I don't have any pictures. I will try and find some on Instagram, but I recently went with my friend to a little nook in the Lower East Side called Kiki's, which is a Greek restaurant, and I really recommend it, you guys. It's kind of like a little hidden gem in Chinatown, and we went after seeing the gig and my friend brought me and it was really nice. Like I said, it was a Greek place, but it kind of had like a tapas vibe, and I've never really been for tapas either, so we shared some plates and it was very reasonably priced. The portions were great, and I think, oh my god, we had like calamari, we had lemon potatoes, we had, oh my god, we had this incredible cheese wrapped in phyllo pastry covered in honey and sesame seeds, and it was to die for. And if I could find like Instagram pictures that people have put up to give you like a flavour of what the food there is like, I will put them on the screen. Bam, 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 bam. And something else that I really enjoy, which you would have seen in my last sort of lifestyle vlog, and it is the Dia Beacon. It's about an hour and a half outside of New York, upstate New York, on the train. And it's basically like this gigantic gallery full of amazing modern art and installations and paintings, and it's just absolutely incredible. It's definitely the best gallery that I've ever been to. I've been to art galleries all over Europe, Italy, UK, Ireland, France, and so far it is my favourite one, and of course other galleries here in New York, and it's just completely unrestrained by space. It's just this massive warehouse, no limitations, and the scale of the artwork is something else. So I would highly recommend, even if you're just even the smallest bit into art and you can appreciate art, I would definitely go. It's a great day out. It's really interesting and it's kind of cool to get out of the city. So if you want to see more of what to expect, I'll leave that vlog kind of notated down below for you guys. And lastly, my Netflix favourites, because what would a Termer freaking favourites be without my Netflix recommendations? Number one is probably Supernatural. I'm on season 2 and I'm so happy. There's like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 more seasons to watch, but it's kind of like a paranormal type, you know, drama show, I guess. It's not like real life or anything like that, but it is really good, and the two actors in it are so good looking, so it makes it so easy to watch. And now I understand like the cult following behind it. It's one of those shows you wouldn't expect to have a cult following, but I mean, it's on season 10. It's a very like low-key cult following show, and I've been really enjoying it. It kind of has the same vibe as like the X-Files in that there's kind of this long underlining story and then all these like smaller like narrative stories on top, like mixing it up. So I really like that way of storytelling when it comes to TV series, and you guys know I'm all into anything kind of paranormal, so I've been really enjoying that show. And then secondly, if you want to watch something, if you're just in the mood to watch something like romantic, that's full of drama and like a little bit of history, you guys have got to watch Palm Trees in the Snow. It is a Spanish film. I would highly recommend it. Do not let subtitles put you off on this one. I'm not crazy on subtitled films, but this movie is incredible. I would not be surprised if an English version came out of it. It's just such a great film if you want to feel all of the feels. It's nearly 3 hours long, and it's just a fantastic story. I think it has like 5 stars on Netflix as well, and it's just a gem, and you guys have to go watch it if you have nothing to watch at the moment, because it is such a good watch. So those were my favorites this month. I hope you enjoyed them. I know they were like a little bit different and not so product based, but I hope you like that anyway. I'm off to eat my donut from Ore Washers now because I think I earned it. And then my battery died like 50 times during this video. But yeah, I hope you've all had a great weekend, and I will see you in my New York Fashion Week vlog on Thursday. So see you guys then. Bye.